All right, we've got microphone level perfectly fine. Excellent, excellent. Tascam DP32 is fired up and ready and going on track 1. Please, my darling. Here we go, fully lighted. I'll watch the static is back. Hail the Jack Zero Brotherhood. My job is doing its best to kill me. Perhaps I should explain that last statement. I work in a retail environment, and subsequently things have been rather rough with the absence of fellow management personnel, and so I have been enlisted to work an obscene amount of hours, which is no indirect correlation to the reason why I haven't been here in front of you all of late. I would like to apologize for that and pledge that it simply is not going to happen again. Really, honestly, I have some thoughts on the matter of just this channel, Awash the Static. I've been at this for about 8 months now, 8 or 9 months, give or take, and I've only come up with 6 or 7 episodes, a couple like shorts here and there. That is not enough content. Not for me to expect anyone to go ahead and tune in regularly. So I have fought against it. My Gemini nature is always appalled at the idea of going ahead and having a regulatory function, of having a disciplined approach, but the time has come for that. I need to come out with more content for you guys, and it's not happening right now. On the average, I'm averaging maybe an episode a month, and that's not enough. It isn't. I need to come up with at least once a week, 1 or 2 if I can do it like every week. And that is the aim as of right now. I love doing this. I really do. But life, I've kind of let it get in my way here and there. Hey, we all have bills to pay and food to put on the table, yada yada yakety schmackety, as my old friend Dino Masiosi would say. But you got to have room for other things. That food on the table isn't worth eating. Life isn't worth living unless you're doing what you love to do. I have been kind of contemplating just changing jobs lately. I don't really like the direction that has happened in recent times with retail. And for good reason, because quite frankly, I love people. Customers suck. I'll put it that way. That's why I get to know people by name and getting to know them deeper than just a customer who I take money from every now and again, because I do love people. If I get to know you, the odds are I'm going to have some affection for you in some way, shape, or form. But customers, they suck. Customers suck in America. Let me make no bones about it. They suck. And, well then, why work in a retail environment if, I do have other options, and so I've been looking at those other options lately. Now, obviously, I would go ahead and do this absolutely full-time, and I hope to do so still. But as of right now, I'm not in a position to ask you to monetize me. Thank you. You're all lovely. Thank you very much. And I'm not in a position to go ahead and promise output, bam, 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 in order to commensurate with being monetized. All that being as it is, I will get there someday. But Right now, I'm just toying with the idea of a different job, something that doesn't involve some self-entitled wacko. I am really, really fighting hard in order to fight my normal swear words, like when I talk about the average John Q customer in America. But be that as it may, there have been some things happening, and I've got some thoughts about this channel. I am looking to somewhat diversify my approach on YouTube and just kind of gain a little bit more of a social media presence. I'm going to be on TikTok eventually. Um, I've actually already joined. I just need to go ahead and here's where I really feel old. I have to go ahead and like find out exactly how it works and like how best to go avail myself to it as a resource. And I need to go ahead and I have other interests, like I've been working on music, I've been working on all sorts of things really. And subsequently, I've got a brand new site that I'm hoping to launch very soon. I'll go ahead and let you guys know what's in the works right here and now. It's called Distortionate, and it's going to essentially be a place where I read fictional works, some poetry, but also some like short fiction, short stories, not just me. The other channel that I have in mind is a project called Velocity Cat. It's going to just specialize. Seattle is far more than Nirvana, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Screaming Trees, Tad, Skin Yard, Mudhoney, Green River, Mother Love Bone. Seattle is more than that, and I want to go ahead and showcase the unknown corners of Seattle rock music. On this channel, I also have a thing in the works that I'm going to be calling my alter ego, Uncle Gen X. I'm so proud of that name. Tales of Retail Woe. I'm going to go ahead and like just simply go ahead and some stories that many of which you will never believe, but like I promise are going to be rooted in truth for the most part. And we're going to have fun with the fictionalizing and the non-fictionalizing of things that can really happen in a retail environment. And this is where I would encourage you guys to go ahead and like give me your wildest stories as well. And the good ones are going to make it on this channel. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Awash the Static for the next few episodes. At this point, Awash the Static is pretty much done memes, which is perfectly fine, but we haven't really found like what we do on this channel. I am going to be finishing what I attempted earlier with the Pearl Jam, the breakdown of all the albums, my favorite from worst to first. That should be dropping sometime soon. I'm sorry that I even dropped it and tried to make it a part 1, part 2. Shouldn't have done that. I should have just simply taken more time with it. Obligatory cat photo. We are also going to be having Confidently Incorrect. Long awaited return for that. And I will be doing an episode of that old, the tried, the true, the subreddit, Am I the Anomaly? Sure, yeah, that's what the A will stand for. Got it. So I am looking forward to like finding that little niche and then having a channel that you all can focus on, you can watch and enjoy and know that it is what it is. Like, I'm looking forward to Awash the Static finding its footing in the YouTubeverse. I've learned, as I'm very much a neophyte when it comes to YouTube and just like the do's and the don'ts and the like, this would be a good idea and this is a really bad idea, never do it. So that being the case, I am going to like amend that particular mistake and come out with all those things. Stay tuned on A Wash of Static to go ahead and see. Stay tuned on A Wash of Static for all of these things. I promise you I'll keep you posted. On Instagram, on TikTok, on Counter Social. I am so sorry, but I can't bear the idea of joining the fucking cesspool that is Twitter/X. I just can't. I will go ahead and find other forums. Counter Social is the most promising one that I found up to this point, but I just can't join that. It's just the idea of wading in that kind of mud just does not appeal to me. Well, all you fellow rogues, freethinkers, travelers of all stations, you've reached the end of A Wash of Static. If you've reached the end of this episode, it means you must really like what I'm doing. Please think of subscribing subsequently. And remember, they consider your minds bought and paid for. Do whatever you can to prove them wrong. A Wash of Static signing out for now. Take care of yourselves, and we'll be seeing you later.